What up, fellow litigants? Time for another lituation. Somebody asked me a question and wanted me to share my thoughts on how I feel about women that approach men. But before we get into that, I went to the precinct. We on the case. We still on the case. We ain't letting up on this chick. I got the incident report number. It's all public information. That's why I don't care if y'all see the number. Y'all can look up the case yourself and whatever. But it's crazy because when I went to the precinct, the police officer said, and I gave him my name. He looked it up, gave him my number. He looked up the case. He said, "Oh yeah, that's the crazy chick." I said, "Yeah, the crazy chick." He said, "Yo, you know we've had a lot of, she's done that a lot." And my man Vic, I was on the phone with my man Vic, and he was like, "Yo, she's probably done that a lot." And I'm like, "Yeah, for her to know the penal codes and all that, she must have done that a lot." So they on the case. Like, I'm going to really, continue to put this out there because I feel like she has to be stopped. I can only imagine how many people she got in a situation that if they get wind of this and how, the footage that I got that could be used to help them with their case, because this just don't make no sense. But it's time to get into what I want to talk to y'all about today. Is it okay for women to approach men? How I feel about it. And I feel the only way to get a man of substance is to pursue him and accept his advances and not play hard to get. That's just my belief. Like, a lot of women, y'all go to college to pursue education. Y'all go on job interviews pursuing careers, but you have a problem pursuing a man, someone you plan to spend the rest of your life with. There's a difference between a job and a career. There's a difference between a career and owning your own business. So I look at it like, I'm always using analogies. Like, when a man approach a woman, that's like a job offering. Like, anybody will offer you a job. Hey, you want to work? Hey, you looking for a job? You want to work? But no one really offers you a career, and no one offers you a business. Career-driven businesses and entities and industries, they don't just come up to you saying, "Hey, you want to be a nurse?" You have to go to school for that. You have to work for that. So when a man, the average man approach you, that's like a job offering. And if that's what you want, like, so be it. But most women that's about it, they looking for a career or to own a business. So, and in order to get that, you have to work for that. So it's kind of like a husband. Like, you don't have to really work hard for some sex from a man. You don't really have to work hard for that. But a man of substance who got his act together and is on his A game and, approach millionaire status and really got it together, you're going to have to work to get that man, because he's just not running around offering himself to women. He might offer himself to have sex, but to be with a woman and, partner up with a woman, it don't work like that. McDonald's is always hiring. A Fortune 500 company is not always hiring. And they're very selective on who they pick. There's only one way to get in a position. The only way to get in a position is to apply for it. If you want a certain position in someone's life, then you should never be afraid to apply for that position. And even if you come highly recommended with wonderful references, you still have to prove that you're worthy of the position. You still have to show your work and worthiness. So even if a man of high value or a man of substance gets approached by a woman, that woman still has to prove why she's worthy of that man of substance. Now, a lot of women have a problem with that because they were taught growing up by their mother or, whoever, that they were the prize. So a lot of women look at themselves as the prize. It's like some people say, well, both of us is a prize, okay? But you get a prize when you win something. When you win something, you usually get a prize. We're going to touch on that a little further, but you need a job, that's why you pursue it. You need education, that's why you go pursue it. But you don't think you need a man, that's why you don't pursue it. Women who say, "I don't pursue men, I don't approach men," are the type of women who feel they don't need a man. Those same women will pursue their education, Them same women will pursue a career because they feel they need that education to get the career, and they need the career to get the material things they want out of life, okay? Or they need that career to make money so they don't have to depend on a man. Most women who are afraid to pursue men are the type of women that feel they don't need a man. Once you pursue the career and once you pursue the education, then it's like, okay, what are your desires now? A lot of women, if they're straight women, logical women, and plan on keeping this planet going, would like to pursue a family. Men love to feel needed, and women need to feel loved. The best way to make a man feel needed is to pursue him. That's the best way. And men of substance, they want to be appreciated. It's a difference between a woman that needs me and a needy woman. I'm the type of man, like, I'm not a needy man, but I would say I need women. I need a woman. What I'm trying to do in life and who I'm trying to be in life requires the company of a woman. All this money got ladies out here getting it twisted. A lot of women are making the money, so they're getting it twisted. Just because you don't need a man for money doesn't mean you don't need a man. I have a saying that goes, nothing good comes easy, or everyone would have it. That includes a man. Nothing good comes easy. And a lot of these women, y'all just be wanting good men, and then y'all just expect it to come, you know? And that's just like a career. Like, careers just don't come to you. Education just don't come to you. That's something you have to pursue. Nothing good comes easy. So if you want something, if you want a good man, you want a man of substance, then you're going to have to go out there and show how that you're worthy of that. The same way when you apply for that job at that prestigious law firm, you have to prove that you're worthy of that position. A lot of these prestigious entities or enterprises, they're not going to just take you off of face value. You're going to have to prove yourself, or you're going to have to come highly recommended. Good men are not easy to come by. That's the reality. I'm not just talking about a good person. I'm talking about a well-balanced man. I'm talking about a man that got his act together. He's really not going to chase you. He will show interest, but if you act like you're not interested, then he's going to keep it moving. A lot of black women be acting like they're not interested in having a man or a husband, but get mad when Becky end up with the black man. You know why he's with Becky? Because Becky was in hot pursuit. She wasn't sitting back waiting for the position to be offered. She was taught by her mother to carry yourself a certain way and go get your man. While black women are taught to carry yourself a certain way and don't depend on no man. So now I'm going to touch on like what I said earlier about the prize in a relationship and why I believe that in a relationship, although a lot of women are taught by their mother and society and all these bloggers and YouTubers that they are the prize, I kind of beg to differ. I believe when you win something, you get a prize. And I'm explaining to you why a man of substance is more of a win than a beautiful woman for that man, okay? Because, like I said, success makes a man attractive. Beauty makes a woman attractive. There's more women that are born beautiful than there's men that's born successful. What does a man of substance and financial stability seek? Once you got yourself together as a man, you're seeking a beautiful woman to make a family with. And what does a beautiful woman seek? A man of substance and stability, okay? Men want beautiful, fit, and cooperative women, and we don't care about anything else. But a woman, on the other hand, is supposed to care about how much money a man makes if she's expecting that man to take care of her. So that's why when dudes be like, oh, she only care about the money. She's supposed to care about the money. If she's taking herself serious and looking for a husband that's going to be able to provide for her and her potential children, then she's supposed to care how much money you make because she's looking for you to take care of her. That's logical thinking. Women who don't care what a man make, maybe they'll end up with some bum who can't do nothing for them at the end of the day. And if that's okay with them, or maybe just some women just don't care about that. Maybe they want to boss up. Maybe they want to maybe they want to make most of the money. So, they could be the boss, because I believe it costs to be the boss. Women are supposed to care about how much money a man makes. Just like a man is supposed to care about who a woman is internally, like who she is spiritually, who she is emotionally, because that's how she's going to take care of him. That's the stuff that matters, that should matter to a man. A woman should care about, okay, is this dude head screwed on straight? And is he a provider? The looks is, subjective. A good man is more rare than a beautiful woman. Okay? It is easy for a successful man to find a beautiful woman to spend his money on. It's very easy. And I should tell my children's mother that. It's going to be easier for me to find a beautiful woman to spend my money on than you finding a successful man that got money that wants to spend his money on you. So who is the prize in the relationship? The man or the woman? What do you have to do in order to get a prize? Like I said earlier, you have to win. If a man becomes a millionaire, which is not easy as being born beautiful, you don't have to do anything, okay? And while doing so, he takes care of himself mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Is it not true that the rarity of something makes it more valuable? Supply and demand. If something is rarer, shouldn't it be worth more? Isn't that the world we live in? If something is just harder to find, isn't it more valuable than something that's easy to find? So what's harder to find? Is there harder to find a millionaire, a black man that's a millionaire, or a black woman that's beautiful? Let's deal with the facts and not our feelings. Now let's get into the facts. There's roughly 350 million black people roughly 350 million people in America. There are about 50 million women between the ages of 20 and 50 years old. For the sake of this argument, let's just say 20% of those women like black men. And out of those 10 million women, which is 20% of 50 million, out of those 10 million women, let's say 3 million of them are gorgeous. In the United States, there's roughly 20 million black men, right? So now we got these 3 million gorgeous women that's interested in a successful black man. But here's the catch. In the United States, there's roughly 20 million black men. Out of 20 million black men, there's only 120,000 black millionaires in the United States. So if you want a man that's a millionaire, okay, and if you're in one of those, and if you're in that group of beautiful women, remember there's a whole bunch of other women. I'm just talking about the beautiful women, okay, the gorgeous women. If you're in that group of 3 million gorgeous women, then you are competing for 120 something thousand black men. So now I ask you, who really wins? Who's the prize? The woman that snags her millionaire, or the millionaire that snags him a beautiful woman? It's harder to get that man. So when you get that man, you kind of won. You won because it's not enough for him to go around. So you're a winner. And for you winning, you get the prize. So I believe that a successful man in today's society, a successful black man that got his act together, that's on his A game, okay, in a relationship, is the prize. Because it's very easy for that successful man to find a woman to sleep with. It's very easy for that successful man, as long as he remains successful, because a lot of love comes with women, come conditional. But as long as he remains successful and respectful, he increases chances of just, keeping that woman. Or if it don't work out with her, finding another woman. It don't work out with her, finding another woman. It don't work out with her, finding another woman. Ain't too many Ain't too many women gonna leave a successful man and just go running into other successful men like that, especially when that woman have children. Like Beyonce is Beyonce, but where's she gonna get another Jay-Z from? From where? She might get a man with just as much money as Jay-Z, but from where he come from and his demeanor and his style and his mind and everything he is, she's not gonna find that again. She's not gonna find that again. And nobody. But just because I believe the man is the prize, don't mean the woman is not a gift. You know, like a good woman is a gift. Okay? And a woman that adores you and respect you as a man, if I would have to, in today's society, if you got that, then I would have to say, you know what? You won too. A loyal woman, her head screwed on straight, and her feminine energy, that's fit, that eat right, that respect you, that take care of children, that's not out there making you look crazy, that's kind of rare too these days when it comes to these gorgeous women. So if you got that, you kind of winning too. And when you win, you get the prize. So I guess in general, I feel like the man is the prize. But overall, if two people are in a committed relationship and they love, respect, and adore each other, and they not influenced by all that outside temptation, then I feel like they both got prizes. Because people out here, attention span is short, people give up quick, and people are just, you know who they are. People are just people. In general, to me, a man who got his stuff together is the prize, and he's a great catch, and you should respect him as that and feel honored to be able to snag that, you know, because that don't come a dime a dozen. I always tell people, I used to always say this. When you go in a room of prestigious men, there's two type of women in there. There's a woman that's waiting to get approached and a woman that's waiting to approach. There's a woman waiting to get spoken to, and there's a woman that's going to initiate conversation. You know the saying, closed mouths don't get fed. You want a good man, you want a man of substance, and you go out there and you speak up. But make sure you work on yourself. Make sure you're deserving of that. Okay? Because when you work on yourself, see, like I work on myself, so any woman just can't be around me. When I was younger, I had a bunch of hot pockets around me, slut buckets, for no reason. Men of substance, they don't just allow any woman around them. They're very picky. When you take yourself serious and you got a lot to lose, you become very picky. They're not going to just go out there and just start pursuing women. They might pursue some sex. They might pursue a good time. But we're talking about a wife here. We're talking about husband and wife. They're very particular and about who they choose to be their wife. So, and they're looking for someone that values them and needs them. You ever been with somebody you feel like, you know, like, I don't need them for money. I don't need them, but I just need that person. I need their energy. I need their insight. I need their affection. I just need their thought process. I need their method of resolution. I just, you know, so it's like that. I'm gonna close it by saying the revolution will not be televised because the revolution is individualized. The problem is never more important than the solution. You are, I am the revolution. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.
We lit. It's lit. It's lit. We lit. Oh yeah, we lit. It's lit. Go. It's lit. Oh no, they can't be serious. Nah, ain't no comparing this. Intelligence over ignorance, learning it together based off experience.
Litbox TV. It's lit.